Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Kool Kids Klan Fury. We're coming at you live here tonight from Denver, Colorado. This is sure to be a fun show, and we've got a hell of a main event taking place tonight when Diva takes on Emma for the championship. But we're going to kick off our turn of events here tonight. One of the two semi-final matches taking place tonight, which is of course of the breakout tournament. As we see here in a little bit, the graphics take literally forever to display for some random reason, but of course, like I was stating, we're going to kick off our show here. Melee Fanny Fan taking on Satsuki Kiryuin in the semi-finals of the breakout tournament. One of these two ladies will head to the finals next week, where the winner of the tournament gets a future opportunity at a championship of their choosing. Who will win this bout? Who will win this fight? Who will head to the finals between Melee and Satsuki? Now let's kick off our turn of events here tonight with Fandemonium here on Fury. Melee is in the building. And Melee, a Fanny Fan, of course, a standout from this tournament. She could be facing a similar route to CJ Mack, where he was a guy that, you know, not many people have seen around here, but he made it to the finals of the Revolt breakout tournament. Could Melee do the same here tonight and prove a lot of doubters wrong here if she can defeat Satsuki? But Satsuki, on the other hand, she's a dangerous competitor of her own as well. But Melee tonight has a lot to prove and nothing to lose in this semi-final match. But if there's one woman that's going to ensure that none of that happens, it's this woman right here, Satsuki.
From Tokyo, Japan, Satoru
And Satsuki coming off of a win last week with her partner Ryuko when they defeated Mavis and Raven in that tag team match. But tonight it doesn't seem like Ryuko will be in her corner, as she will also be taking part in the semi-final matchup of her own when she takes on Nia Jax later on tonight. So Satsuki's going at it alone right now, and it goes to show that, you know, she's going to try to prove that she can win this thing without Ryuko, that she can do it on her own, and that her and Ryuko heading to the finals will basically just be a cakewalk at that point. But if it gets to that point of the finals, they have to face each other. There's no other option. It's a better woman at that point. But Satsuki, though, as much as she would, you know, love and hate for that to happen, she's got to get through Melee for that to be a reality. Satsuki always looks like she takes competition very seriously. And even though Melee's always out here to have fun, there's nothing fun about this semi-final matchup. The bell rings, the match is underway, and immediately Melee's already taken down by Satsuki. And a kick to the back there already. Satsuki, when she plants those heels onto the back of your neck, it's lights out for the opponent. And Melee now just kind of running ropes around here while Satsuki punches her right in the face. Here we go, nice kick there, but it seems like Melee countered. Collar and elbow tie-up, quick one at that. Irish whips her into the corner, and now Melee gonna run right at her at full speed. And Melee in this case, I mean, she came here in this tournament to prove that she belongs here, that she belongs to be in this business, and her making it to the finals of this thing would really go to show that there is no underestimating her at that point. And go kicks to the leg there as Melee gets Satsuki up to her feet, tries to go for kind of a move here, but Satsuki counters. And now Irish whips her back into the red corner over there. And now Satsuki running at her and gets that knee into the gut there. But now Melee, nice Hurricanrana there to her opponent. And Satsuki in this case, she's got to regroup. She's got to refocus. Maybe, you know, like I mentioned, not like I mentioned, but she did, you know, go through a bit of a match last week when she took on Mavis and Raven in that tag team match, even though she kind of would consider that as a warm-up for this week. And Melee, on the other hand, she was more still trying to qualify to be in this thing. And now Melee, though, takes down Satsuki. Go once again back up to her feet. Another Hurricanrana there again to Satsuki. And she's already struggling when Melee hits the skies. I'm going for a suplex here, it seems. Nice counter by Satsuki. And now gonna plants her down on the mat. Jesus Christ, look nasty. Going for the cover here. Is this it? Setsuki, the head to the finals, and a kick out there by Mavis. And still to come later tonight, though, the other semifinal matchup between Ryuko and Nia Jax. And then we have Ignition taking on Mio Honda, who's sure to be in a great match for himself. And then our main event, Emma defending the title against Diva for the Knockouts Championship. But meanwhile, right now, it seems like Meili's trying to drag Setsuki across the ring here. And now thinking about using that arm, hyperextend it, and just get it out of its socket. And just kind of throw her around here. That arm, that wrist control from Meili. Great strategy in that case. There we go. Irish whips her back into the red corner. Setsuki was able to see it and escape it in time as Meili tried to go for the attack. And Setsuki back on the offense. But Meili counters with the kick of her own, with their own combinations. Irish whips her into the corner again. And Meili going for something here. Going for a short spear there. And now Meili's running at her full speed. Super kick. Running to the other one. Super kick again. And Meili one more for good measure. And she plants Setsuki down to the mat. She's in trouble. We could see Meili head to the finals of the tournament. She heads to the top rope. The Meili bomb, and she plants her. Is it over? Is this it? Meili to head to the finals of the tournament, but Setsuki kicks out in time. There is no doubt in her mind. She still fought and persevered even through that Meili bomber. I believe that's what she calls it. I don't even know what her move would be at that point. Here we go, nice counter there to a short stunner there by Meili. Taking a page out of Reign's playbook on that one, but now Meili gets back on the offense. And Setsuki's in deep trouble here as she gets face first onto that turnbuckle. And she's got her up to her shoulders. And now Setsuki's got her right where she wants her with the kick. And now Meili's down. Setsuki, this could be the opening she needs to win this thing. But instead, Meili with an uppercut still fighting. Still has some aggression in her. She's got to fight with determination if she wants to head to the finals of this tournament. Oh my god, the nice athleticism by Meili. We go kick to the arm. And Meili now setting up for a stretch hold here. Looking to make Setsuki tap out. She's got her at a deep hold there. If she taps out, Meili heads to the finals of the tournament. Is she going to do it? Is Setsuki going to fight out of this? Seems like she's struggling, but this time she manages to get out of it in time. Once again, both women up to their feet. But Meili, again, with that headlock. She let go of the hold, though. A kick there by Setsuki now. Try to go for a move, but Meili counters. And Meili setting up for something here, maybe for a powerbomb variant. Nope, she's going for a bomb. Oh my god, she got her there on the mat. And once again, Meili climbing to the top rope. No one to distract her, no one to make sure she doesn't land it with the Meili bomb. Is that it? Second time might be the charm. And Meili still cannot put her away. Setsuki kicks out at 2 after the second Meili bomb. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness gracious. And now Meili with the comeback though. This time she's fired up. She's feeling it right now. And a spear into the corner. And she winds herself up right now as Setsuki can only do so much but to watch it all happen. Irish whips her back into the corner. She can set up for those super kicks. She could potentially win this thing. Oh my god, Meili's been on a roll in this match. Setsuki barely able to get any offense in this thing. And Meili, another round of super kicks to her opponent. She's feeling confident after this one. And there is the possibility that she could head to the finals. And Meili, third time going up to the top rope. Setsuki's been knocked out now. Third time's the charm, as they say, and the Meili bomb one more time for good measure. Meili heads to the finals of the breakout tournament. What a victory tonight. Good lord. Meili really showed up here and just did not give up. You saw the first Meili bomb she hit earlier in the matchup, but Setsuki still kicking out of it though. Not giving up, Meili just brought a fight to Satsuki, and of course this means that we will not get the kill-a-kill final of the tournament. But as for Ryuko, there's still a possibility that she could head to the finals, but that would require her to defeat Nia Jax, and I thought that would have been it. The second Meili bomb would have done the trick, but it was those multiple super kicks by Meili that ended the match. And now next week, Meili will be in the finals of the breakout tournament. One more win away, and she will get a future championship opportunity of her choosing. What a, I don't even know what the word for it is, but I mean, my goodness, what a victory here tonight for Meili. What an opportunity that she's got next week against the winner of either Nia Jax or Ryuko. Well, the word I was looking for was privilege, but coming up next, though, we've got Mio Honda, the challenger. It's been confirmed, as we know that the Ignited Dogs will defend the tag team titles against the Sailor Idols in 2 weeks at Christmas Chaos, and it's going to be a rematch for the belts, but tonight it's Mio Honda. It's Ignition up next here on Fury. Let's see what Ignition can do in the ring one-on-one against her challenger in 2 weeks. Here, let's get this mud underway. Let's see what these two women can do here tonight. And here comes the leader of the anti-LGBTQ community, Mio Honda. Accompanied by Sailor Moon tonight, though. The Sailor Idols in the building here in Denver, Colorado. And the wacky inflatable arm tube men hit the rafters here tonight as Mio Honda and Sailor Moon receiving, they evoke their rematch clause and they get the opportunity at the championships again at Christmas Chaos. But tonight, though, it's time to prove once again why they deserve to challenge for the titles again, why they deserve to be at the top of the mountain once again. But in order to do so, Mio Honda's got to pick up some momentum by defeating one half of the women's tag team champions in Ignition. Mio Honda out here always with a smile on her face. It would be an even bigger smile if she can win the championships in 2 weeks. And now, though, it is time to light and ignite with Ignition.
And her opponent, accompanied by Martha the Dog. And from Chicago, Illinois, one half of the Women's Tag Team Bishop.
And Ignition running right at Mio Honda at full speed, always hyped up, always ready to go, always looking for a fight. And that's exactly why she is the Women's Tag Team Champion of the world. Why her and Martha Speaks are representing the Women's Tag Team division here on Fury. And why they're at the top of their game, though. But tonight, Ignition going at it solo here tonight against Mio Honda. We know that Ignition she was in the first round of the breakout tournament. Ended up losing the first round matchup, but it does not matter to her right now because she's the champion and she's taking on Mio Honda here in the singles matchup. I had to test out what really kind of a preview before their tag team title rematch at Christmas Chaos, and right now you see her kind of wearing her down right now. It's Mio Honda breaking the arm right now of Ignition, trying to dislocate it seems, but Mio Honda trying to go for an attack there. Ignition with the back elbow, kick there to the gut by Mio Honda, and running right at her though, but Ignition counters with a clothesline of her own. And Sailor Moon though tonight right now just kind of watching over Mio Honda's back. Martha Speaks doing the same for her tag team champion partner in Ignition. But Ignition, there's no doubt, she's a hell of a tag team competitor, especially with the great chemistry she's had with Martha Speaks since the day she showed up in the Fury roster. And now though, nice German suplex there to Mio Honda. Cheering on and feeling the roar of the crowd here in Denver. Mio Honda trying to lift herself back up, but she's just taken already enough of a beating to be unable to do so. Nice trip there by Mio Honda, takes down the champion. But Ignition back up to her feet. Nice headlock there. And looks to take her down with that stiff neck breaker there. Jesus. Ignition, though, getting Mio Honda back up to her feet. And now setting up for a German suplex there. Once again, Mio Honda is going to receive a couple of them for good measure. Have a couple of German suplexes for Christmas this year. And Mio Honda receives the third one. And Ignition on the attack, on the prowess. And Mio Honda there, though, she tried to go for an attack, but Ignition counters with that crossface, and she's got her locked in pretty good. Mio Honda, if she taps out here, this match is over. She's literally trying to yank at the referee's shirt. What is this gonna do? How is this gonna help your case? If anything, you're gonna get disqualified. Knees to the back of the head there by Mio Honda, though, and she manages to escape the hold. Ignition, maybe if she took off the headphones once in a while, she'd be able to win this thing. You're gonna nice stretch, though, by Ignition. We haven't seen this move from her, and we rarely see it, actually, but right now, Ignition taking down her challenger before Christmas Chaos. Going for the cover now, using the ropes to her advantage. I cannot believe that she would do something like this. But Mio Honda still escaping, still fighting through, still persevering. Kick to the back of the leg there to Ignition. Setting up for a slam there, and she takes down the champion into an elbow drop there. And Mio Honda raising her hands to the rafters just like the wacky arm inflatable tube man earlier. And Mio Honda, though, fired up, ready to go, looking to finish this matchup for good as she's got the comeback sequence. And winding them up, and Mio Honda runs right at her, full throttle, no brakes on that one. A punch to the face, and Mio Honda setting her up here, and a nice takedown. Ignition on the mat. Mio Honda close to victory, it seems. And it seems like instead she's just kind of staring at her opponent. She's thinking about what to do here, but she's pretty much got this match done and over with. They're lifting her up back to her feet. Mio Honda's thinking about something here. Here we go, going for the move now, and takes down the champion. Ignition gets pinned here tonight. Mio Honda for the cover, but Ignition still kicks out, still fighting through. Mio Honda can't believe it. She's starting to realize now why Ignition is the women's tag team champion. And now Mio Honda once again, a forearm to the face. Ignition with the kick to the gut. Another forearm there. It's just been forearms and punches and kicks exchanged by one another. And Ignition gets thrown into the ropes and gets whiplashed by them. And what does Mio Honda do about this situation? She's just going to give a big old thumbs up. Going to celebrate what she did right now. Ignition, though, in trouble, gets thrown to the outside. Both women have got to be careful not to get counted out in this thing. Be a horrible way to end the matchup. And Mio Honda, though, with a neck breaker there. It seems a very short twist of fate to the champion. And Mio Honda, she would be content with taking a count-out victory, but doesn't seem like that anymore. Ignition, though, in trouble. Mio Honda tried to go for an attack. Ignition kick to the back of the leg, and she gets back inside the ring in time. Mio Honda, though, once again, both women back inside, and Ignition couldn't capitalize on the split-second opening that she had there. And an elbow drop there by the challenger once again. Mio Honda looking to get into the head of Ignition before their title bout in 2 weeks. Punch to the face. Mio Honda planting her back down to the mat and power bombs her there. Ignition done and over with. She can hear her heartbeat through those headphones as Mio Honda still doesn't get the win. Ignition still kicking out. What is it with these women tonight and their reason for kicking out at like 3 or 4 finishers? But Mio Honda's not done, though. Setting her up once again and plants her. Third time might be it. Mio Honda gets the victory here tonight on Fury. What a win. Goodness gracious, that was a hell of a fight. Could you imagine how the tag team match is going to go in 2 weeks at Christmas Chaos when they battle each other out in a rematch for the titles? It was a nice crossface there by Ignition, but Mio Honda still fought through. Still, you know, she still had some fight left in her. Was not going to give up so easily. Let the whole world know that there's no counting her out in this one. That the Sailor Idols could walk out of here, could walk out of Christmas Chaos as the two-time women's tag team champions. And it was that powerbomb there by Mio Honda that really set the final nail in the coffin. Went for the cover there, but I believe it was that one was the one where she kicked out. They never show the replays where they do pin them. And if they do, it's very rare.
Here is your winner,
Mio Honda picking up a singles win here tonight in front of the people of Boston. Sailor Moon feels very happy about her tag team partner getting a win here tonight. And of course, Ignition, she's got to be thinking a lot of thoughts about this. She knows that this could be the outcome in 2 weeks. The possibility of the Ignited Dogs losing the tag team titles could be a reality. Big win for Mio Honda though. Here we go, coming up next though, we're gonna find out who will head to the finals of the Breakout Tournament as Ryuko is set to take on Nia Jax, who will meet Melee next week on Fury in the Breakout Tournament final for whoever gets an opportunity at a championship of their choosing. But let's see who will it be. Will it be Ryuko? Will it be Nia Jax? Let's find out. Here we go. Let's get this match underway. And in this case, this is a technician versus a giant in this fight. And I'm intrigued to see how this one's going to turn out.
From Kobe, Japan,
And Ryuko, I mean, she's got to be even more upset knowing that her tag team partner did not head to the finals when she lost to Melee earlier tonight. So Ryuko's really the only one left standing from Team Kill la Kill in this tournament. The odds of both of them heading to the finals is now just done and out of the window. But Ryuko could still qualify, but she's got to defeat Nia Jax, which is not going to be an easy task. But Ryuko's going to at least try to find a way to do so. And here comes the woman that might be the favorite to win this entire tournament in Nia Jax.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, though, a huge competitor, not to be taken lightly, and she is looking to use her size to her advantage against the in-ring technician of Ryuko. And if Nia Jax head to the finals, I mean, you've got a smaller competitor in Melee, and at that point, it's just Nia Jax is guaranteed to win it, but Melee's looking very closely, watching very closely at this matchup, knowing that one of these two women will face her next week in the finals. And here we go, we wait for the bell to ring between Ryuko and Nia Jax. The bell rings, the match is underway, and already Ryuko's already targeting the legs of Nia Jax. Very smart strategy to go for those legs. She knows that Nia Jax, if she's, as long as she's not able to stand around here, she can get more offense in on a grounded Nia Jax, but it doesn't seem like the plan. She had a good idea in mind, but it didn't execute the way that she wanted to. But still, this match barely started. A punch there by Nia Jax. Irish whips her into the blue corner and runs right at her, and that's where that size takes advantage, though. Because it's coming at you like a Mack truck, like an 18-wheeler. And Nia Jax, though, in trouble. And it's an advantage and a disadvantage. Ryuko is much quicker in the ring here compared to Nia Jax, but Nia Jax has that size advantage. Ryuko is just bringing the strikes and that fighting skill of hers. Headbutt there, but Nia counters. Drags her down there, and now Ryuko kick to the leg. Another one, and another one for good measure. And Ryuko Irish whips her into the corner over there and running at her at full speed into the knee to the face. Nia Jax, in this case, her strategy would be to keep Ryuko to make sure that she's not running around here throwing strikes and punches. If she can keep her grounded, things will be easier for her. But now Nia Jax, though, eats a goddamn kick to the face. And Ryuko could pull off a huge victory tonight if she defeats Nia Jax in a kick out. Ryuko in disbelief. She's bringing the fight to Nia Jax though, and it seems like she's gonna finish her off for good. Nia doesn't see it coming. Oh wait, this time she did though. Grabs by the leg, and now Nia Jax, this is where she uses her size and her strength to her advantage. Double leg Boston Crab, but Ryuko still escaping. And you see her getting fired up right now, trying to ignite a fire, ignite a passion inside her here in this semi-final match, and there goes Nia to the outside. These two women have got to be very careful not to get counted out. Could be a catastrophe, a disaster for the final matchup of the breakout tournament. She got Nia in the corner though. Both women obviously deserve to make it this far into the tournament, but only one of them can head to the finals to take on Melee. And it could either be Ryuko or Nia Jax, and she plants her down to the mat. They're going for the cover though. Ryuko looks to put this one away. Can she do it in a kick out one by Nia Jax? Ryuko now, she's got to use that speed to her advantage. Maybe she's slowed down a bit before this point of the matchup, and now Nia slamming her and using the leg drop there to her advantage. Good night, Ryuko, to lose here tonight. And Nia Jax, nope, a kick out at one there by Ryuko. Nia can't believe it. Completely dumbfounded by what is happening. But Nia, though, setting her up once and for all. Going for the Samoan drop, it seems, but Ryuko counters into a DDT. She was just too quick for Nia, and Nia doesn't see Ryuko is going to the top rope and gonna fly though. Oh my god, what an elbow drop. What a great camera cut there by our production crew. Incredible work, guys. Not Dean though. Well, Ryuko now going for that kick there on Nia Jax, but she's got to get her back in the ring. She can't win this thing. Well, she could win this thing by count out, but I don't know. If it's a Nia Jax, maybe her safest bet is winning by count out. But it doesn't seem like she wants to win that way. She wants this fair and square. She doesn't want doubters and naysayers to tell her otherwise that she couldn't beat Nia Jax in this matchup, and a cutter there by Ryuko. And she's heading up to the top rope. Nia Jax, though. Can she escape it? Does she realize what's happening? And the leg drop there, though. A taste of her own medicine. And Ryuko setting up her finisher. If she can land it, if she can get the pinfall, she gets to the finals. Ryuko, knee to the face on Nia Jax. Cover. Is this it? Ryuko to head to the breakout tournament final, and she does. Ryuko, Melee, one of these two women will get a shot at a championship of their choosing. My god, what a fight. It was quick strikes, and it was Ryuko who was more prepared in this matchup. Showing everybody that size really does not matter in this thing, and that Ryuko brought the fight to her. My goodness, she showed up here. She said what she was gonna do, and that was defeat Nia Jax and use that size to her advantage. Use that quickness, use that speed compared to Nia's strength and size. Went for the cover there. I believe that was the point where she could have won, but Ryuko still countering. Got the knee to the face there on Nia Jax. Probably knocked a few teeth out. Went for the cover, and that was all that she wrote. As Ryuko now heads to the finals of the breakout tournament. Putting some respect on her name here tonight, and could even become the first ever women's breakout tournament winner next week. And she's got to get through Melee on the other side of the bracket to do so. Big win for her here tonight. Here we go, but it seems like 0-2 has got some words to say. We haven't seen her in quite some time, though. But tonight, she's got a lot on her mind. Let's see what she's going to speak about. Let's see what type of homophobic and racial slurs she will use to the people of Denver, Colorado. And quite frankly, we haven't seen her maybe, I guess, since the Survivor Series match, but maybe she will talk about that, but who knows? Only one way to find out, and that is right now. Hello, Miss 02. I hope she's doing lovely today. But then again, she always looks angry, so I don't think she's having a very good day at that. A lot on her mind, though. But what we do know is that, you know, she was part of the winning Survivor Series team a couple of weeks ago. With 0-2 tonight, we haven't seen her in some time, but let's see what she's got to speak about. What's next for her career? What's her next sight? What is she planning next? Hopefully it's to leave and never come back. Not bad. I mean, I expected a bit more of an applause, maybe a few more cheers, but I can work with that. If I get my way, though, I'll leave someone behind in the middle of this ring, and y'all will really like me then. Well, yeah, I mean, like, on the same time, you know, I did expect that people would cheer her more, considering the fact that she was part of the winning Survivor Series team, but then again, nobody likes her. So I see why nobody cares. Everyone in the back knows better than to mess with me, yet there's a particular superstar that's been running her mouth far too much and far too often, and I've had just about enough of it. Who, you? Nobody else talks about you other than yourself. Get your ass out here, Rain. Get out here right now so we can settle this. Come on, I want to have some words with you in this ring, in front of these people. Come on and let's do this. I can't remember a single time where she had your name in her mouth. Like, I don't know what kind of schizophrenia, dementia shit that 0-2's up to right now, but seems like the champion, though, is going to accept the call out here by 0-2. I don't even know why 0-2's even calling her out at this point. She had a title match with her in the past, and she lost. I don't know what else is there really to prove at this point for 0-2. Rain, though, tonight, always with a smile on her face, always with the confidence in the world, with the backing of the crowd. Let's see what she's got to speak about. Let's see how she's going to react to 0-2 in this case. Just calls her the N-word and then leaves. Calls her white woman. Calls her anime girl, leaves. Hey, Fury Universe, this is an awesome crowd and you got me fired up. I'd love to hang with you all, but unfortunately, we got some business here. Now, the business is that you guys already fought, and 0-2 lost, so why is she here? I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to goad me into a fight. Come at me and make a name for yourself. I see you, girl. Oh my god. Like, shut up with your corny ass. Everyone here in Fury knows that you're one of the best, but the woman standing here talking to you right now is just as good, maybe better, and there's only one way to prove that. Y'all did prove it. Do y'all not remember Halloween Havoc? Look, this little back and forth is cute and all, but enough is enough. All you're doing now is pissing me off, and you don't want to know what happens when I'm really pissed off. What, you bring Karen, Chungus, and me to fight your battles? Is that what you do? Because that's really the only thing you've done. I know you want everyone to think you're so big and tough, but deep down, I know you don't want to beat me. You want to be me. You even have my poster hung up in your dressing room. The meat riding is crazy right now. You got some big words coming out here and making demands. Do you really know what you're asking for? You know who I am, and you know what I can do in this ring. I think you're asking for more than you can chew. Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, because while you may want a snack, I'm a full Thanksgiving feast. You know, this promo would have made more sense if we cut it last month. So I don't know why she's talking about Thanksgiving in December. I'm going to keep coming at you every time you come out to make a statement. Every time you lace up your boots, I'm going to be there until I get a match with you. So you can finally shut up about this whole thing about you being better. And 0-2 did not like that. Did not like words being spoken to her face. Oh my god, the cheap shot though to the champion. And oh my goodness gracious. She's not taking that one lightly. And 0-2 is just already pissed off and going after the champion. 0-2 is literally not forgotten about how she took an L at Halloween Havoc, but the champion is just beating her up right now, though. 0-2 and Reign just brawling it out here. It seems like their business, seems like their feud is far from over, even after Reign retained the title at Halloween Havoc. 0-2 running right at her, of course, not forgetting about that matchup. Try to go for a kick, but 0-2 with that clothesline there. Oh my goodness. Gotta get some security out here or something, because these two are just gonna try to kill each other at this point. Suplex there by 0-2. My goodness. At this point, I don't even think she wants to take the title from her. She just wants to, injure her, get rid of her, put her on the shelf so she doesn't have to show up around here. My God, just actually beating her up right now and just trying to squeeze the lungs out of her right now. And she's got her in that headlock. See her trying almost suffocating her, gasping for breath right now. 0-2's not letting it go though. She's not forgotten about the humiliation that she suffered through when she lost that night. And a clothesline to the champion, 0-2. At this point, this is more than just the championship. 0-2 is a personal grudge with Reign right now. Is this really how they're going to conclude these two right now? Is this how we're really settling things? Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to think. Here we go though, of course, coming up next, we've got to head to our main event. Emma, the Knockouts champion, defends the title against Diva, the woman who, of course, one half of Mecholution. We know Earth Chan had her title match literally like, a month or so ago, losing to Emma, but tonight though, it seems like Diva has finally put that rivalry with Yuri gone and out of the way, and now she's focused on humiliating Emma and taking her first singles championship here on Fury. Can she do it though? Or will Emma live to see another day as champion? Who's really gonna win this thing? Let's find out. Here we go. It's main event time here on Fury. One fall. Two falls, maybe.
The Impact Championship.
We've really got to tell Joe that it's called the Knockouts title. But either way, here comes the challenger for the title. Diva, one half of Mecholution. She looks fired up and ready to go here, though. I think this is her first singles championship that she's competing for. Getting the opportunity to fight Emma here tonight with no Earth Chan in her corner. Nobody here to interfere in this thing. And Diva is looking to avenge Earth Chan's loss around a month ago when she took on Emma for the title. And Diva, though, I feel like in this case, she's built up a lot of momentum heading into this thing. Or if there's one woman that's looking to kill that momentum and stop her dreams of being the Knockouts champion, it's the champ herself, as Emma is in the building here in Denver. Looking fired up and ready to go. Another night, another Friday night, staring up at the ceiling with no bitches. But she don't care about pulling no bitches right now, because all she cares about is representing Fury as the Knockouts champion. And she's looking to continue that by defeating Diva here in our main event. The last time that she did defend the championship was with Earth Chan. Emma has been a fighting champion, defended the title with the likes of Sickle, Josie Jane, and Earth Chan. Maybe there's probably more names that I can not think of off the top of my head, but those are really more of the monumental ones. And Emma is looking to put Diva on that list. Looking to make her just another number in the days of her being champion. We could all come crashing down.
The challenger from Pyongyang, North Korea, D. Van.
He looks ready to go. Confidence in him.
Introducing the champion from the Virgin Islands. She is the Impact Champion, Emma.
And Emma, though, of course, the defending Knockouts champion. We are set to go here in our main event here on Fury. We've had a lot of big main events here throughout the show's history, but this has got to be up there with Emma and Diva for the championship. The opportunity to represent the brand as the Knockouts champion. They warm themselves up, the calm before the storm. But now, it begins. Main event, Knockouts Championship, Emma versus Diva. And right now, though, it seems like Diva's got the offense in on the champion. Is Emma already struggling in the beginning of this thing? And now going for a move here on the champion and takes her down. And right now, though, Emma has been champion for a lot more than, I believe it's been about 98 days since she's been the Knockouts champion. After tonight, she will officially hit the 100-day mark but Lois Griffin has the record for longest knockouts champion in 147 days. And right now, though, Emma gets knee to the face there. But if there's one woman looking to spoil the party and one woman looking to ruin those chances, it's Diva. But Emma, though, has been a fighting champion ever since she became a 2-time knockouts champion. She's matured. She's gotten better in the ring compared to her first title run where she couldn't even defend it the first time. And she's fought many credible challengers, though, but now Diva might be one of the toughest to date. This Diva has a lot to prove in this matchup. From putting away Monica, making her get injured and put on the shelf, to humiliating Yuri, and now her sights on doing the same to Emma and taking her title. And now, though, Diva trying to prove that she doesn't need Earth-chan to make a name for herself, that she can do it on her own here tonight. And my goodness, of course, you know, being aligned with Earth-chan does help with her credibility, but as for competing here tonight, I mean, Earth-chan's not here in the corner. Emma's not helping anybody. It's a fair one-on-one. No excuses from these two, and an elbow, not an elbow, but a knee to the face. Not a face, but a gut there, and a nice power bomb there, it seems, from the ropes to the mat there by Emma. Oh, collar and elbow tie up, missing for a split second, and running right at her at full speed. At full throttle. And Diva getting the champion back up to her feet, trying to go for the move here, and a nice DDT variant, it seems, but takes down Emma. Emma's in trouble, and now Diva setting up for something here, maybe going for the helicopter spin, and she takes down Emma. Perfect precision. Great athleticism by the challenger. But Emma has got to not worry too much about this thing as she gets taken back down to the mat. And we haven't seen Emma get dominated in this matchup as much as compared to her other challengers. And now Diva taking her for a spin here on the helicopter and takes her back down to the mat. The confidence in Diva is all that she needs to feel like she can win this thing and become the new Knockouts champion of the cover, and a kick out by Emma. Diva in disbelief, but she's got to be careful. She knows that Emma is a competitor who knows not to give up. And Earth-chan in the past, she struggled with that as well. But now, though, Emma, though, countering with the kick to the gut. And now Emma, all one scissor kick is all that she needs to win this thing. Good night. Is she going to suffer the same fate that Earth-chan did when she fought for the title? And she does. Emma retains. Lives to see day 100 of her title reign. What a title defense here tonight. What a fighting champion that Emma has been. Not even Diva could put her away here in this thing. But she gave a hell of a fight, though. Diva showed up here, brought a war to the champion, showed her why she belongs to be at this stage, to be at this championship opportunity. That at the end of the day, it was one scissor kick was all that she needed to retain her title and walk out of here. She will see day 99 tomorrow night.
Here's your winner, and still Impact Champion, Emma.
Big win for her here tonight. And if she holds that championship for about 1 or 2 months, she will be the longest reigning Knockouts champion, which would be huge for her here tonight, already putting herself up there as one of the great Knockouts champions in history, up there with Lois Griffin and the inaugural champion in Undyne, of course. The Diva brought a fight, but at the end of the day, she just wasn't ready for Emma here tonight. We thank you for joining us, everybody, and we have got a card stacked for next week, the finals of the breakout tournament. Melee Fanny Fan, Ryuko, in the finals of the tournament. Winner chooses the champion that they want to compete for. And then, of course, we've got another matchup at stake, and I don't quite remember the entire card, but we do know one confirmed matchup that was announced maybe like a couple of minutes ago by our executives backstage, and that is that 0-2 will be going one-on-one with the Women's World Champion reign next week, and that's sure to be a hell of a show. The last Fury before Christmas Chaos. Thank you, everybody, and have a good one.